it's time to go to the dentist. And
Sorry, I
A&O.
didn't quite catch that. Could you
Yeah.
please?
Thank you.
It's the first of the old jokes
Sorry.
of 2021.
Yes. I did have one question for Mike, I think. On one of the bills, the February 8th to 12th, the fourth item, progress payment number 8, would that be a for
That's,
one of the drain commissioners?
yes. Yep. That's, I don't know. Well, here, I can go in and tell you quick. Off the top of my head, I don't know which one of the projects it is, but it is the drain commissioner's account. It looks like it is.
February.
It's Bell Select Trucking for $86,000, $911. It's got to be either a drain project, trucking the materials to the dump, or this is still could be flood related.
No, it is. It's a,
okay.
Yeah, it's totally right, Eric. It's the Waldo and Branch intercounty drain.
Waldo,
It's a payment
Okay.
for that drain work.
Okay,
So,
it's in my neighborhood too. So
yeah.
Okay, that's the only one I found that I wanted to know what it was all about.
and the only other question I've got is just, and I know what it is, but it's just the frequency of the MMRMA payments. And those must be
Yes.
all the individual accounts that we have MMR and MA on for each like department or so.
Yes, it is. You know,
Okay.
so in total, the invoice was 498,000, and that was all of the different property and liability, vehicle insurance for the year. So it's that's an annual renewal.
Sure.
So yeah,
Okay.
it looks, especially on the on the report by department. I mean, any department that has any sort of an insurance allocation has that charge. That's why it just shows up.
Sure.
I don't know,
Wow.
40, 50 accounts.
What is the summation of all those?
For the MMRMA bill, the total is $498,664.
Wow.
So that was I'm trying to remember back to last year's bill. I want to say it was a fairly reasonable increase. I want to say last year was right around 490. Does that sound right, Bridget?
Yeah, so we changed, we changed our stop
That's
loss.
true.
So we took our specific retention amount by occurrence to 200,000 instead of 150. So it reduced our premiums.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions, Jim? I have no other questions with the
No.
bills.
No, that's all I have with the bills.
I'm good with it. Scott didn't submit anything, so I guess I'm moved to approve the bills.
Anything with the recurring contracts?
Well, we'll get to that next.
Yep. Aerial spraying contract, Gypsy Moth.
Well, we got to vote on the bills first.
Oh, okay.
We need to.
You want to, I'd entertain a motion.
I've already moved, so
Oh.
you need a second.
I'm seconding it. All those in favor?
Aye.
There's 2 ayes.
Got
Got
it.
Okay, the recurring contracts. This is what the Gypsy Moth, what do we do with that? About every 3 or 4 years?
Whenever it's needed.
It's
Yeah.
on an as needed basis.
Nope, that's right. Every year, well, at least the last few years, we've had some level of spraying. This year, it's expanded to 13,000 acres. And like Eric mentioned, it's on an as needed basis. Last year, there was only about 5,000 acres that were sprayed. So there's definitely an increase. And if you'll remember, and this was all planned and budgeted. There had been 2 or 3 years where we hadn't levied the millage because
Right.
there just hadn't been that large of a need.
Right.
And, we knew coming into this year that they were going to be spraying more acreage, and that's why the millage was levied, for, in December for this coming year. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. And, as far as the price per acre, it's went up a little bit, from my understanding with our, our consultant, Neil, that manages this whole program. It's pretty much a standard type of increase per year because there's just only one, I think, vendor that's currently making the product that we use. So there's, they're the only game in town for the whole country, the way I understand it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Any, I don't know what this $500 is for. Big contract.
It's an annual, it's our annual recycling.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's out on Ashman Street. Is that where that is? And
Bridget's
do they
shaking her head,
recycle
yes.
glass out there?
Yeah, right before you get to the dump, same entrance.
Same entrance?
Same entrance.
Do they buy it or do you just give it to them?
You
It's
just
all
give it to 'em.
donation.
Pardon?
It's all donation.
Sorry, Rich.
No, you're good.
Our office goes every week. I go every week because we have that much recycled stuff. We go through that much paper. We get that many deliveries. We go through that much plastic wrap. I go every month and I go every Friday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go through newspapers like you wouldn't believe here. I mean, just stacks. I have no other issues with the contracts. Move to approve the contracts.
So moved and supported. I support.
Okay.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
Anything else? Nothing else? Move to adjourn.
Move